nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Luke 8:17. Everything that is concealed will be brought to light.
We need a paradigm shift. We must rebuild trust, and that's actually the theme of our meeting. We have to rebuild trust. Trust in our future, trust in our capacity to overcome challenges, and most importantly, trust in each other. Trust is not just a feeling. Trust is a commitment to action, to believe, to hope. To achieve this, we must rediscover and embrace the narrative that has driven humanity since its inception, acting as trustees for a better future.
What's good, family?
In the cliffs, the kings of the earth, the princes, the commanding officers, the rich, the strong, and every slave and free person hid themselves in the caves and in the rocks of the mountains. Let no man deceive you.
A chance for the President of the United States to use this disaster to carry out what his father, a phrase his father used, I think, only once, and hasn't been used since, and that is a new world order.
In the coming weeks, I'll be talking in some detail about the possibility of a new world order emerging after the Cold War. As old threats recede, new threats emerge. New threats emerge. New threats emerge. The quest for the new world order is in part a challenge to keep the dangers of disorder at bay, to give new shape and momentum to this new world order.
World order really consists of three aspects. There is a new world political system that everyone today is calling the New World Order. As well as that, there is an economic plan for the New World Order, and that is called the New World Economic Order. In addition to those two items, there's a third plan for religion. You see, the planners of the world know that men need a religion of some kind, even if it's a false one. So they have a plan to give us a new age world global occultic religion. So really there's three aspects to this new world order. A new world economic order in which a computer chip will be injected into our hands or foreheads as a means to track, control, and identify us, and will also be used to make our purchases and scan it.
Well, they've already put the program in Los Angeles. In fact,
Right.
a trilateralist named Mayor Bradley, Uncle Tom Bradley, was responsible for putting this in dogs.
Right.
And your children will be considered like animals. And operating through the Council on Foreign Relations, through the Trilateral Commission, through the Club of Rome, through Global 2000, which wants to reduce the population of the planet by what is it, 25%. 25, that's 1,250,000,000 people have to be exterminated by the year 2000.
Well, they can do that.
So
They have
essentially,
the technology.
this Illuminati is the group of men who control not only all the money on the planet through all the world banks and the Federal Reserve and so on, but they control essentially all the governments. And so these men are planning to bring about a global form of government that's unique in all history. It's a total enslaving system of world communism and fascism, controlled by a hierarchy in Europe that Anthony calls what? The oligarchy.
Well, no, I call it the evil-archy.
The evil-archy.
The oligarchy of evil.
So these men are satanically inspired, and of course we get that term from the Bible, which means the devil. They're satanically inspired to bring about a global form of government to every nation on earth.
We got Elon Musk creating the Neuralink so it can infiltrate the mind of the people that are blinding them from the truth. Why go for the mind? But this could be something more.
We put a chip in your brain to control your mind. Yeah.
Has implanted a wireless chip in a human brain for the first time. He says that person is recovering well, and the initial results show promising neuron spike detections. Musk says that Neuralink's first product would be called telepathy, and that its initial users would be people who have lost the use of their limbs. Neuralink received approval for human testing in May, and the company has been recruiting potential human test subjects for its clinical trial. They said they wanted to enlist people who are living with paralysis due to a spinal cord injury or ALS.
Fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? The first Neuralink implanted in the human brain that able to control any electronic and computer and anything connected to the internet. Telepathy is the purported vicarious transmission of information from one person's mind to another's without using any known human sensory channels or physical interaction. He supposed communication of thoughts or ideas by means other than the known senses. It is dangerous because you're opening the door to the unknown realms. Who knows what lies beyond those realms of the unknown? Transhumanism, an English biologist and philosopher Julian Huxley, in his 1957 essay of the same name. Huxley held that it was now possible for social institutions to supplant human evolution in refining and improving the human species. Transhumanism, to have the ability to modify your body with technology gaining enhancement on cognition and bodily function, and also having the power to expand abilities and capacities beyond current biological constraints. Reprobate mind. They are trying to achieve a body beyond the natural body capabilities that could take a turn in mankind's civilization. The falling of human population is coming, or can it be the coming for salvation for humanity, and will it stand for? The idea of technologically enhancing our bodies is not new, but the extent to which transhumanists take the concept is. In the past, we made devices such as wooden legs, hearing aids, spectacles, and false teeth. In future, we might use implants to augment our senses so we can detect infrared or ultraviolet radiation directly, or boost our cognitive processes by connecting ourselves to memory chips. Ultimately, by merging man and machine, science will produce humans who have vastly increased intelligence, strength, and lifespans. A near embodiment of gods. They are infiltrating human mind to prevent the truth to be told and be kept away from the truth to set them free. Psychological warfare. The propaganda. The medias are trying to push to the masses, Mickey Ultra, to control mind and believe in something that is not true. The propaganda being pushed to kids to become the not supposed to believe a false narrative and to go after the young generation to think these things are normal.
Your body is not who you are. You shed it like a snake sheds its skin. We transfer the human consciousness between bodies to live eternal life.
How long have I been down?
250 years.